Hi everyone, this is request and permission guided activity assignment. Let's start. This is the agenda. Line number 1 will have an explanation of the purpose of the guided activity. Number 2, clear instruction on how to do the activity. On number 3, a description of all the material that are needed. Number 4, plan for informal assessment. We see number 1, an explanation of the purpose of the guided activity. The purpose of this activity is to work in teams and maintain an interactive communication. The student must exchange ideas and practice on the subject, making requests and asking permission. They should discuss it and get feedback with the opinion of others, in addition to reaffirm what was learned through participation in their dialogue and speeches. In the same way, as teachers, we must make an informal evaluation, listening and correcting their answers. We see the number 2, clear instruction on how to do the activity. 1. We have to play a game called at the Oscars. 2. The rule of the game consists in requesting and asking permission for the winning artist of the Golden Statue Oscar to do something or request permission to do so. 3. Before beginning, the teacher must design the profiles of each of the participating artists nominated for the Oscar. 4. To start, teams of 3 to 4 classmates will be formed and the teacher will give 4 profiles to each of them so that they can assign them to each of his members. 5. Each team will pass to an A and AB members. The A will be the one who asks the artist to do something or requests permission to do so. Then the roles will be reversed until all the teams have passed. 6. The teacher will listen to the participation of the student, making correction while assessing the degree of learning of each of their students. Next, number 3, a description of all the material that are needed. 1. Paper sheet. 2. Pencil. 3. Card with profiles. 4. Whiteboard. Number 4. Plan for informal assessment. The teacher will listen to the participation of the student, making the correction, while assessing the degree of learning of each of the students. Hi everyone.
Hello, teacher. Hello, teacher. Hello, teacher. Hello, teacher.
This is request and permission, guided activity assignment. Let's start. Before adult, we're going to see making request and permission. What should we do when making a request? We see the example. Would you close the window? Or would you close in the window? We see the speaker wants you to do something. But what happens when we should ask permission? We see the example. May I open the door? Would you mind if I left your class? We see the speaker wants to do something. We see the making request and structure. You need the question word plus personal pronoun plus the infinitive verb and the object. We see the example. Would you close the window, please? Will you tell me your nickname, please? Could you pass me the sugar, please? Can you repeat that you said, please? The word please makes the question even more polite, but it's not needed. We continue making requests. How to ask question and answer. Can be, would you close the window? Or would you mind closing the window? And the answer can be, certainly, I'd be happy to, of course, sure, no problem, here you go, or simple yes. How answer with refuse form? No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, but I can reach it. I can right now. No is considered rude and impolite. Now we see politely asking permission. We see the structure. You need a question word plus personal pronoun plus infinitive verb and the object. We said example. May I borrow a pencil? Could I have some sugar? Can I see your photo? To more polite, you can use the question word may or could. If you need less polite, you can use can. We continue with asking permission, how to ask question and answer. We say example. May I borrow a pencil? And the answer can be certainly, of course, sure, no problem, here you go, or simple yes. How answer with refuse form? No is considered rude and impolite, but can you reason? No, I'm sorry, or give a reason why we cannot help. No, right now, I don't have one. We continue with another form to do asking permission, how to ask question and answer. We see the question. Would you mind if I left early? Remember, would you mind is equal does it bother or annoy you? We see the answer. Not at all. No, of course not. No, that will be fine. When if you don't want to do, remember, yes I do is a direct answer, is impolite. You can answer, I would prefer you didn't. I would rather you didn't. We see the answer is equal yes, meaning equal no, it, or doesn't bother me. When answer is equal no, meaning yes it, or bother me. Hi everyone.
Perfect, teacher. Of course, teacher. With fears, teacher. Yours out, teacher.
Okay, let's start. We see the pre-task. Now the game rules. Let's see. What are we going to do here? This is the game at the Oscars. 1. Before starting, the teacher must design the profiles of each of the participating artists nominated for the Oscar. 2. Once the teacher has the profiles, he will ask his students to form teams of 3 to 4 classmates, and the teacher will give from 3 to 4 profiles to each team so they can assign them to each of their members. 3. Each team will pass one student and will call him A, and the next call him B. The A will be the one who asks the artist to do something or requests permission to do so. Then, the roles will be reversed until all the teams have passed. 4. One example of a vote that how do most to make the request and permission is, Señor Alfonso Cuarón, would you take a selfie with me? 5. The teacher will listen to the participation of the student and he will make the correction when be the case, while assessing the degree of learning of each of the students. We see the task. How to start at the Oscars. Review. Everyone understood the rules of the game. All members must support each other. When be the turn of the team, whether A or B, they must exchange ideas to ask the question, which can be a request or a permission. 1. The first team will pass as A team and must make the request or permission. 2. The next team B will respond affirmatively or negatively. 3. The teacher will intervene only if it is necessary to make a correction, but motivating it to be the same team that does it. 4. For each request is required to ask a permission question to the next team, and so on. This is the post-task participation. Okay everyone, let's continue. Until the end, all teams will understand how to ask a question, either request or permission. 4. It is important that the teacher for each participant verify how many questions are successful and record 1 point for each question and correct answer, as long as there is no correction. 5. The team that gathers the most points will be the one that wins. Well guys, go ahead and good luck.